Katie Walsh can be hard to track down at the sales because you're always working away and busy, but I wanted to touch base, I know a bit of time ago now, but Arabian Dusk is a perfect example of when everybody wins. Bought for 80,000 and then sold for almost $500,000 and then went on to win a Group 2. So in that regard, everybody is happy. And when yourself and others come to this sale, that's sort of the dream result that people are hoping for. What's on the agenda today, Katie? What would you be looking for coming back here?
Oh, well, sure. The dream is to buy another Arabian Dusk, isn't it? Yeah, listen, it's been a very lucky sale for us, and I mean, obviously, it was great to be able to be involved with her. I mean, she was a gorgeous filly and very straightforward from the get-go, and she just improved and breathed really nicely, and she went on to be really lucky for Simon and Ed, and she was well bought by Anthony as well. So, yeah, sure, the dream is to buy something like her again. Whether it'll happen or not, I don't go. I'm after hitting the crossbar once or twice here already, but hopefully it'll pick up.
You say you hit the crossbar, so maybe you might disagree, but this sale perhaps somewhat easier to get your hands on something that might provide value when pinhooking?
I don't know. I think you know, it's yeah. It depends on the day. It depends on the stock that's here. For me, I feel there's definitely a good few horses here that you could come back to. Go back to the breeze ups with. There's a lot of horses, obviously, and but yet again, there's only a certain amount of horses that I can probably look at, to be honest with you, to go back for a breeze up point of view. But I mean, that's the beauty of it. You know what I mean? Obviously, Anthony Bromley's after buying a lot of horses already, ranging from 9 and 10 grand to 135, and onwards and upwards, and so there is something here for everyone, and there's definitely a good bunch of breeze up horses here as well, but it depends if I can get one or not.
Are you always looking exclusively for breeze ups? Everything you purchase, you've got that in your mind that they're going to come back and breeze?
Well, that's what I do, you know what I mean, and that's the business that I'm in. Obviously my husband is here as well, Ross, and he's looking at a different type of horse that he can look at, that unfortunately I can't look at, and that's just the reality of it. And so that's why we might have two different lists, and that's the beauty of it, and that's what makes it such a great game. But yeah, my business is the breeze ups, and Ross's business, he's a trainer. So everything I try and buy, I mean, 100%. The plan is to go back to the breeze ups with it, and then hopefully Ross might buy one back off me.
Yeah, that's a good result for everyone. I know this is a slightly obvious question to you, but to racing fans, I'm always trying to relate this back to what would that difference in lists be between a trainer's list and a pinhooking list that's going to come back and breeze? How different would it be, or what would the differences be?
Well, sure, the differences are, I suppose, and there's obviously no rules. It's only something that you're constantly learning and trying to pick different things up along the way. But like, I can't help but notice that I think if you've got a sire, you've got a great chance at the breeze ups, and you can forgive a little bit on pedigree then. If you do, I think definitely from a trainer's point of view, I mean, there's loads of horses out there with nice pedigrees by sires that are unfashionable for whatever reason or the other. They could be unfashionable now, and a couple of weeks' time they could be red hot. So unfortunately for me, the problem with the breeze ups is that if I buy a certain type of horse, and maybe a fine big good looking horse, and maybe he's not by a fashionable sire, and the reality of it is, if he doesn't breeze that quick, and he's in a bit of no man's land,
so you can take that if you want.
I struggle to get him moved on, and that's the reality of it. So I think if I have a sire that is fashionable to a degree, or a sire that's been lucky to me, and try my best along with everyone else to get their hands on the best physical, I think that's what we're all trying to do.
Enjoying it?
Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it, yeah. It's great. I do love it, yeah. It's a nice time of the year, and like, obviously, as I say to Ross, the great thing about the breeze ups for us is, you buy them and you have them for however many long, and obviously the plan is to always get them sold and always get them moved on. Good and bad, depending on how the season has gone, it's not always going to be brilliant, and but the main thing is that you do get them moved on, and next thing I start fresh again with a whole new bunch of horses. Whereas, from a trainer's point of view, sometimes you're married to these horses for a very long time. It's lovely being married to the good ones, but being married to the ones who aren't that good, and you're struggling to get those shifted on, and that's whereas for me, it's like a clean, fresh slate, so that's exciting.
Thanks for chatting.
No, see you later.